Alright, hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to another episode of the Ocarina of Time Let's Play. And if you did miss out there in the last one, well, we went and just completed off with the Fire Temple that was happening, and from there we went about with Volga, got ourselves now with another heart container. So I want to say, from previously before we were at 11, now we finally have it all the way up to, I think, 12, I think, by this point of how many hearts that we do have. We'll have to go and see how many that I have. Yeah, so we do have around roughly 12 heart containers at this point in time. So that's really nice. So at least we'll be able to kind of withstand out also these other different bosses later on from all the different temples. Speaking about with different temples, I want to say we are going to start trying to make our way on into where the water temple is going to be, and we're going to actually start off with heading on into the Ice Cavern first, because we do need the iron boots to get ourselves situated to begin with. I was kind of choosing out if I was going to do the Shadow Temple, if I was going to do that in the next episode or not, but instead I want to kind of change it up a little bit, because you do have the free option of actually changing around on what other type of temple that you do want to go ahead and do. It's just that the Forest Temple is the one that you want to actually go and get that one out of the way, because that's like the main one that you need to go and do, because that's what she tells you all about to get yourself situated. And then after, once that's all done, then you have the free range of actually choosing the rest of the other different temples by yourself, because then you should at least be able to get yourself situated by opening up with all the different temple entrances that are going to happen here. Because once you get that hook shot, you should basically be able to do anything that you can possibly go and do. Because majority of the time, the hook shot is something that you kind of have to run into with majority of the different dungeons anyways. So yeah, as you guys go and see right here, my first attempt within this game is not as perfect as I wanted it to be. And you guys are going to be kind of seeing me go through these attempts quite for a little bit of some time, and hopefully we can at least try to get this out here together. Now, if you kind of finesse it properly with the slingshot, kind of like how we did it before over at the Lost Woods, if you guys recall, throughout that episode where we kind of had to get ourselves with the first type of seed upgrade that we need to go and speak to with the Deku Scrub there. If you kind of finesse it out properly, you can hit all of those to get all that 100 points right there for the Deku Scrub. But for this one here, you kind of have to finesse this one a little bit and kind of angle it in a way where if you can at least hit all these guys all at once, then you should at least get yourself with the 100%, and you should be able to at least get yourself a nice good win. Now, if you manage to reach all the way up to 90% of the amount of different rupees that you have collected out here so far, the guy will give you a free type of mini game to go and replay it once again, so that you don't have to really worry about having to go and spend out again. So just like that, we're gonna have to go and do it as well, and hopefully this time around it can at least be a little bit better here. But at some point, once you keep on doing this for like a long amount of time, you should at least be able to realize about how all of these rupees are going to kind of work around, and then you can kind of get your mind working to see how well you can actually go and do with all of those. Now, within these two videos, I don't know if I already would have said this, we do have Nino Kuni within these two videos for today, and that's going to be really fun. We're going to be heading into the Temple of Trials of all stuff, and we're going to be heading into the first two amount of different trials. We got the Trial of Wits and the Trial of Friendship to go and start off, and I want to say there is one more other trial within there, and that is going to be for the, I want to say for the boss battle that's going to happen too. So, want to make sure that you at least buy out on a quite a bit of some extra equipment for your guys, because you don't want to be heading into there without having no equipment at all and running into a boss where it's going to probably destroy you very fast out there. And I believe the recommended level for that is around level 14 or 15, so just make sure that that you're somewhat around there so you can at least manage out on knocking out that guy quickly. Now here we go. Now, I want to say that the Bomb Chew Bowling Alley one is a lot better throughout my time throughout here in this episode. And there we go. We got ourselves with the Deku Seed Bullet Bag. Thank goodness for that. Oh, man. Well, I'm happy about with that. I think we don't need to really worry about any more Deku Seed upgrades at all, because I think that's the max at that point, right? We just want to pick up with that. So here we are over at the Bomb Chew Lady place. I want to say that there is two different rewards, so we're going to go and have to pick up with the biggest bomb bag. That's going to be the max of everything that's going to happen. And I want to say that the Great Fairy has the extra, I want to say the extra double magic or something at this point, because I think that's what we could go and find within this game as well too, right? And unfortunately, that's something that I don't think we can actually go and just find just like literally from doing some sort of mini game, I don't think. So let's just go and do this again. Just need to come back around and have to go up here some more money just so that we can get this RNG here. So there we go. They got themselves with the biggest bomb bag. So let's go and move on down to this way. Now, make sure that you kind of angle this properly. Even though that this kind of seems like, well, for what this area is all about, it seems like it should be very easy, but no, it's not. Bob Shoes can just go and just move on their own and just do their own thing. And of course, yeah, these annoying dang... Yeah, this makes you rage here, let me just tell you, with just those annoying spike things that are just around there. Now, we got that one all finished and done with. Now, this one shouldn't really be all as bad, but just be really careful about where the Kuko's going to be. But anyways, we already went and nailed it right on the first get-go, so very nice. Now, we're going to have to go and do this very well here. Now, just find a right correcting angle to at least somewhat finesse it properly, but just watch out for the big Kuko that's kind of walking around in the middle there, because you will hit it and it will get stunned, but it will come back and will start moving out again. And I think, should we at least be able to get ready for it? Because I'm going to go out and try to light one up here if I can. And there we go, and I think it just went in, oh, well, that was just annoying. Okay, well, that didn't really work out in my favor. Let's just go and drop it down right there. Come on, move out of the way, Kuko. Okay, there we go. We did it. Hooray. Oh, my God. Yeah, both these two minigames are absolutely frustrating, but you know what? At least we got that one. That was like right on my first attempt. We got the biggest bomb bag, and I'm happy about it. Okay, well, no, let's not go and play that. I will have to go and take care of this heart piece on my own time because, again, the RNG for that lady to go and spawn out a heart piece is going to take a while. But here we go. Let's go and open up with the Zora's Domain. Now, if you guys go and see what's happening out here, it's snowing outside. And yes, I know that currently right now, within the time of this recording, I'm actually doing this in February right now, but no, but literally what's going on out here is that normally Zora's Domain is not really supposed to be snowing out here. And we're going to be seeing why, and seems like this whole place got like completely frozen over. Yeah, this doesn't really feel like Zora's Domain, right? Normally most of the Zoras should be around within this area. Huh. Just very strange. So we'll have to go and head around over through this side, and unfortunately, yeah, even the shop is completely frozen over. Now, mind you, we do have to go and find a certain type of item for us to go and help out with this way, which that is going to be known as the Blue Fire, which I went and discussed about this with you guys from before. But yeah, the Blue Fire is here to go and help out with certain situations like these type of problems where like the king is like completely all encased in that red type of icicle right there. That is how the Blue Fire will go and work out. Now, not only that, but Blue Fire also does help out around with caves as well too. So if you ever want to go and destroy on any type of breakable, bombable wall, Blue Fire can actually go and do that for you. That is a little hidden secret right there. If you have never went and done that before, that's of course a randomizer tactic. If you don't really have bombs with you, you can also use Blue Fire as well. But however, we are now over in this type of direction, and I want to say there is a Skulltula that I think you can go and find around here, but I think I already went and got him anyways. I think that was during my time as playing as Young Link. I don't think you could go and find anyone around over here. Now, there is that rock that is around within this way. I did tell you guys that there was going to be a certain rock that we could go and try to do something with, but unfortunately, having this Megaton Hammer is not going to really go and work out this time around. No, we need something known as the Silver Gauntlets. That will go and help out with that. And then the Gold Gauntlets is going to be something that we kind of do need for a certain Great Fairy at the very end of our time out here as well. And where those Gold Gauntlets are going to be? Well, those Gold Gauntlets are going to be located at the, I want to say within the Gerudo Training Grounds, which we're not going to be seeing the Gerudo Training Grounds for quite a bit of some time, because I would like to go and hold off on the Spirit Temple as always, like the last and final destination of our area from there. But let's just go and jump ahead from here. Now, watch out for these annoying type of ice platforms here, because unfortunately, once you go and fall off, there is no really any type of way of having to get back onto here, except for you having to go and restart the whole entire area all over again like that. Yeah, even though that it seems super easy to go and probably just grab on top of those guys right there. No, they don't want you to go and do that at all. Yeah, they just want to make this heart piece a little bit more annoying than it actually has to be around over this way. Alright, so we're still good for time right now. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't really get up around through this type of side anymore. So we have to go and find a whole other way to go and walk around at this point. Which there should be at least some little bit of a platform around, I think just around on the other side, that will make sure that we can go and walk back up to where we last were. It's kind of weird because, like, I wonder what has ever happened to King, well, not the King, but the Jabu Jabu guy. Like, the big, huge fish. Like, I wonder where he's at. It's kind of strange because, like, normally we just would have saw him before as with young Link, so I don't know if that Jabu Jabu just got, like, passed away or something, like 7 years later, or what has happened with that guy. There we go, so there's the piece of heart right there. And now, since we already got with all of that, now it's onwards to the Ice Cavern. And I want to say Ice Wolfos will be showing up within that area as well, too. And this area is going to be a little bit of a dungeon type of part within our time. And this is actually going to be one of the first of many dungeons that is actually going to have an actual heart piece within directly inside of what this area is going to be all about. So you want to make sure that you actually do go and pick up with the heart piece beforehand. Most of the other different temples that we walk on into, they don't really normally have any type of heart pieces to begin with. That doesn't really happen into, not until like the Wind Waker series, because that's when you get to go and find the special the special heart pieces around within there. But, let's just kind of go and not go with all these breezies, because these guys are annoying. I hate these guys so much. Now, you can go and use the Megaton Hammer and smash these guys down because it kind of makes things super nice and easy for that. But even though that you want to go and use the Megaton Hammer, sometimes you will have to get yourself completely frostbit by these guys. Now, this guy always likes to move around and cause up to become more of a problem than it actually has to be. Oh, come on, man. It's like I literally went and like got right up close to that guy, and again I get myself completely injured, and that annoying spike just keeps on showing up all the way around over here too. Man, alright, there we go. Yeah, we'll just go and use our sword anyways, make it a little bit faster. Okay, so now let's just go and move right on over here into this type of pathway here. And this should lead us right into the Silver Rupee location. Now, this one is again, this one is very simple as well too. It's just that the one thing they have to be very careful about is with the spike that is going on, or with the blades, I should say, that's happening here. Now there is also now there is a special sculpture that I do here, so kind of walking around within this area. So let's go and grab with this guy as well too. Nice. But the other Silver Rupee is actually just behind those icicles. Kind of had to figure out where exactly that was going to be at. And yeah, there's a lot of blue fire that's going to be around here, which we can't really go and do just yet, not until we go and find an area for that. So there we go. So Silver Rupee has now been active here. And I want to say that this room now, that is going to be right on over to this way, is now going to have the actual location of the blue fire. Yeah, there's more breezes here again. Keep on moving. Okay. So now, there's the blue fire spell, or not the blue fire spell, but there's the blue fire type of thing that we do need. Now, this is where you may possibly want to have a lot of bottles with you. Just for the simple fact is that majority of this area is going to constantly let you know that you have to use blue fire for majority of these places. So if you have a lot of bottles like I do, you may potentially want to go and use up every single one that you have, just so you don't have to literally go and head back to the same direction every so often for it. But I think also as well too, not only that, but you'll probably be able to go and see that there's going to be a lot of these blue type of fire torch type of spots that are going to be around here. So you really should have not much of a problem to go and well, basically see what's happening. Now, there is one annoying puzzle that is here within the Ice Cavern, which I really don't like all that too much, which I may possibly have to use a guide for. And that is going to be all about with pushing around with those ice blocks that are going to happen later. And that will lead us and head us directly right on into with the actual iron boosts that are going to be within our way. So here it is, one of the first of many other main important things here. This is going to be the dungeon map. So you may probably want to go and pick this up if you kind of want to know exactly where we're going to be at here for. Yeah, that Keys is about to hit me though too. So there we go. So now we got with that right there. And of course this guy got me. Yeah, we can't get ourselves any more dealt with these keys. We got ourselves with the regular keys, fire keys. Now we got ice keys now. Jeez. Yeah, and then later on within the well, I think what's it? I think it was also with Wind Waker as well too. That's when electric keys actually became a thing. Thank God that here at Ocarina of Time there is no electric keys. I don't think there is. I could be wrong. That may probably show up in Spirit Temple. But let's just go and keep on moving. And here we are. We're right back smack down to where we are now. Now, if you guys remember, there was a few different type of places that were all completely encased here with the blue fire. So let's just go and put some of these guys around here. One of these areas will take us directly into the next main location. The other one will take us right into a gold Skulltula location. We're going to head to the one where the gold Skulltula is going to be, which you guys can go in here right away. It's actually pretty close around right in here. And yeah, that was the wrong one. I wanted to use the purple, not the fairy. But you know what? It doesn't really matter. I went and used it up for right now. And there we go. That should also melt away with this area as well too. And here we are. And there's also another blue fire right here. Now, there is going to be a heart piece right around in this location, so you may potentially want to go and pick up with some blue fire just in case. And let's just go and grab it with all these as best as we can. There we go. And we should probably get one more for the road, just so that we don't have to really worry about having to miss out with any other ones. And there we go. So now all blue fire has been here, and I just went and completely wasted it. No! Ah. Yeah, you gotta unfortunately kind of have to hate the dang sea stick sometimes. There we go. So now let's go and finally do this again. So here is the first of many important things. This is the heart piece within this location. And that is the one thing that we do want here within this little mini dungeon. And not only that, but let's go and put around with another thing here. And that is going to be for the special chest, for the compass that we're going to have to go and pick up as well too. And I think with that being said in mind, I think this is going to be a perfect enough amount of time for us to go and just end off with the episode for today. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. And we'll have to go and just do one other last thing here. And that is for the gold Skulltula to go and pick up. And the gold Skulltula is actually not that too hard to find. It's actually located just right around the side here. But yeah, with all that being said, I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. And of course, peace.